one of the things we're trying not to do, Naina, is to be too technocratic. We do not pass off the field of public policy or governance as some sort of hyper-specialized field that somehow gives, these all of us or graduates of the field some special knowledge that we can solve all problems in a magical way. So we don't want to get into that. So if you mean the application side, if you mean that somehow all the solutions come from this side of the between the two degrees, that's not quite how it is. We want to build a robust understanding of the problems of development. The public policy and governance programs take a narrow slice of that development problem, which is, if you have an idea about what you want to do, how do you do it?
Right.
What are the kinds of institutions and institutional design elements that you would focus on to get it done? And if you went out and you did something through the state or through other entities, how would you evaluate this? What would you count as success? What kinds of empirical evidence would you, and what kinds of methods would you adopt to say that this is a successful effort? So, is that the application side of a development program? I think I wouldn't put it quite like that, but if this is if what I've suggested to you explains it, I hope that's it's a better way of putting the relationship between the two programs.
Yeah, it is an interesting question actually. So instead of saying application side of MA development program, of course MA development program is also an applied application. Yeah, but I would say that this is the applied side of politics. In politics, you study, how political power is acquired, so what kind of mobilization happens around that, the theories, etc., etc. But ultimately, what you are going to do with that power, that authority? So you are using it to solve public problems, right? Collecting problems. So now, public policy focuses on that part of politics where the authority or the power is used to solve public problems. So the area of inquiry gets narrowed down here. So that is the way I would like to put it, but then it's an interesting academic question. It is an applied course, of course, there is no doubt about it. But we are not interested in making it only a technocratic course, applied in the sense of being technocratic. So we'll tell you about the solutions, but we'll also tell you about the real world in which the solutions are tried out.
And the limits of these
the limits of these techniques.